Hi everybody, welcome back to another balloon tutorial. We're going to go ahead and twist a balloon crown today. That's right. Let me go ahead and take it off there so you can take a good look at it. And you can see how it's attached there in the back. Okay, it's really easy to do. That's the cool thing about it. And the cool thing about it also is you can do an alternative, and that is without these little pieces right here. I would suggest this for a boy because it has these little horns on it and it looks more like a crown, a battle crown, versus if you just leave those off. You can just do a regular crown, a little tiara. That looks nice. See, and it's really easy to do. And then last but not least, the other thing you can do is you can make it small, so you can make it a ring bracelet. So it ends up looking really cute when you do this too. So let's go over the basics for this. We're gonna do this one since it has the extra little pieces here. And if you don't want to do that, it's easy to just not do that step. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about how we're gonna do this one. And the balloons I'm gonna use are 2 balloons. And they're both 160s in my case. That's what I thought was better when I was playing with this. And so it's a goldenrod 160 and a blue 160 there, okay? So in this case, I'm gonna use red though for mine, all right? So if you've never been to any of my balloon tutorials, what I do is I bring the sound down. And first off, I should say, welcome if this is your first time. And then for the rest of my people, welcome back. I'm really glad that you are taking time to watch this video and maybe you find it useful. So what I do is I bring the sound down and I'll do voiceover. That way we minimize the squeaking and hopefully that's good for you. Hopefully you enjoy that, and the voiceover is nice because then I don't have to compete with that squeaking, okay? So anyway, let's get started with it. Let's bring the sound down. Here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that 160, go ahead and get started. You see I left a very little on the end there, about 2 or 3 fingers. And that's the cool thing about the 260, you can do a lot out of, a 160. That's the good thing about a 160. So I'm going to do about a 4-finger bubble there. And then we're going to do a pinch twist. All right, and then right now we're going to do 5 bubbles. 5 bubbles we're going to go for. They're going to be 3, then 3, and I mean 3 fingers wide. See, like there's 1, 2 bubbles. We're going to do another pinch twist, and then we're going to do another set of those bubbles coming right back. So another 3-finger, followed by another 3-finger, and we're going to come right back to where we started. There we go. Okay, give those a twist. And next thing we're going to do is we're going to measure around the head. Alrighty. So once we get a good spot right there, there we go. Now we're just twisting it into there and just aiming to measure off a 4-finger bubble just like we did at the very beginning. That's what we're aiming for, okay? So I'm just making sure it fits nice. Looks good. Alrighty. And so once I do that, have that little piece left over, I'm going to go ahead and cut that off now. Once I have my measurement right, twist off the segment. Looks about right. Okay. And now we just twist that little piece. And so you can see at the beginning I was talking about doing 3 fingers. You might want to do 4, and then it may be easier for you to get that last little segment there. Okay, you'll have more of a little piece to cut off if you have a cutter. In this case, I was able to bite just a little bit, and it seemed to work out just fine. Okay, and right now I'm just doing a little bit of aesthetics here. You know, sometimes when you wind that balloon around, it gets a little lopsided or gets a little, you know, warped looking, and that's all I'm doing, just adjusting it a little bit. But I think once it sits on their head, it won't be such a big issue. Alrighty, so I think I feel good about this. So we're gonna go for our 160 now, and so what we're gonna be twisting is the gem from before. So we're doing about a 3-finger segment there, a pinch twist, and we're gonna come right back down to the nozzle end, roll that, pull the knot right through, and we're gonna do another pinch twist. There we go. And now we're going to do 3 bubbles. It's going to be a 1-finger, 2-finger, 1-finger, and that's going to go right down the side of the gem. So 1-finger, 2-finger, and 1-finger. Okay, so 2-finger and 1-finger, and we're back down to the pinch twist. Twist that around there, and then repeat. 1-finger, 2-finger, 1-finger, just like that. We're going to do it on the other side. So hopefully, again, this is the gem. Hopefully, it's becoming redundant, and I'm okay with that. That way, that means you're getting it. You know, and it's really easy, and it's probably most of you guys that are watching this probably already figured it out. It's really easy to do. So alrighty, and so I'm going to move down the balloon a little bit, and I'm going to leave quite a bit of tail here, and the tail is what's going to make it easy to install this gem onto the crown. So I'm just going to hold it on the front there, and our tail is actually going to be pulled back, and those creases that we made, those twists that we made, that's where the tail is going to fall right into, so it's not rolling all over the place. It's going to be nice and snug. So you can definitely pull that on there so it really goes on there, and you don't want it to be loose. So you see I went around the back and I went down around the pinch twist and came back up again on that top pinch twist one more time just to really secure it. Okay, so there it is right there. That's pretty much the end product. I'm gonna go ahead and try it on. I think I had already measured it to the size I liked. I really like this, and I hope you do too. Just a fun alternative to the crown. Alright, so you can see it's not very hard to do. That's the cool thing about it. And once you get this gem shape down, just like with the sword and the other ring that I had posted before, you can see it's pretty easy to do and it goes pretty fast. And like I said, I do prefer the 160 on this. And again, what I was saying here is you can definitely get rid of these if you don't want to do those. I just thought it added some strength to the crown by doing that. And then also, you could probably do a loop as we did with the hilt with the sword. You could probably do a couple loops with these and maybe put something in there as well if you wish to do so. That's the cool thing about this. This probably could be pretty modular, but it's really easy to do. And like I said, if you scale it down, as in the ring, you can see it's the same idea, okay? Except we didn't add these pieces here. Instead, we started with a loop in, and then we ended up, or excuse me, this knotted in, and then we just do the segments that you see there on the bottom. I turn it this way. Pardon the sound. See, so we started with 4 segments there. So we go 1, 2, pinch twist, and then 1, 2, pinch twist, and then we'll do our loop and come back this way. And this loop, what you would do is you would size it to their wrist so they can wear it, and then you'll make the gem the same way. Okay? So that's hopefully that's easy to understand. But play with it. You know, once, like I said, once you learn this basic idea right here with this extra piece, or the horns or the spikes, it'll be easy to make the ring. So hopefully you enjoy that. Thank you guys very much for all the people that have subscribed. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, now would be a good time. That way you can get notified when new stuff comes out. And then if you like this, go ahead and give it a like or a thumbs up there. I really appreciate that. And then on the bottom, if you want, you know, if you want to chat, no problem, comment below. Tell me what you found useful about this, or you didn't find something useful about it. I'd love to hear your input and your feedback. I really appreciate it, and it helps me, and this helps the channel overall when we're doing this, especially when it's on a tutorial and a how-to. And so anyway, thank you very much for being here, and stay tuned. I'm probably going to be teaching this key next. I have a Nintendo event coming up soon, and so I thought this would be like along the Zelda series, you know, to have this key. And so anyway, until next time though, happy twisting.